It was a hot Saturday afternoon in the quiet suburbs, and Sunny Mart's parking lot was packed, except for one clearly marked space with a giant sign that read, "Police Vehicles Only." That didn't matter to Karen. Wearing oversized sunglasses, a dramatic leopard print scarf, and carrying a tiny barking Pomeranian in a glittery handbag, she screeched her shiny red SUV into the restricted spot and stepped out like she owned the universe. "I'm in a rush," she shouted to no one in particular. "Rules don't apply when you're late for a facial." Inside the store, Officer Daniels, a calm and experienced local cop, was grabbing a sandwich on his break. As he walked out, he immediately spotted Karen's car where it shouldn't be. With a quiet sigh, he approached the SUV. "Ma'am, this spot is for law enforcement vehicles only," he said kindly. Karen turned slowly, tilted her sunglasses, and looked at him like he was dirt on her Louboutin heels. "Excuse me? Do you know who I am? I'm friends with the mayor's cousin's yoga instructor." "That's not really relevant," Officer Daniels replied with his usual calm. Karen scoffed and pulled out her phone, flipping it to selfie mode. "This officer is harassing me," she shouted into the camera. "I feel threatened, and so does my emotional support dog." People nearby started watching. A teen whispered, "This is gonna go viral." "Ma'am," Officer Daniels continued, "you're illegally parked. I'm just asking you to move the car." Karen shrieked, "I know my rights. This is America." Then, in a dramatic twist only she could pull off, she dropped to her knees in front of her own SUV and yelled, "I feel unsafe. He has a gun." Officer Daniels just blinked. "Ma'am, I am the police." The crowd started laughing. A dad unwrapped a snack and muttered, "Best parking lot trip ever." Suddenly, the town mayor, wearing gym shorts and holding a giant bag of cat litter, stepped out of the store and saw the chaos. "Oh no, not her again," he mumbled. Karen jumped up like she was saved. "Mayor, tell this cop I'm allowed to park here." The mayor looked tired. "Karen, you've been banned from 3 city events already, and no, you're not allowed to park there." Karen wasn't done. She dramatically pulled out a laminated card that read, "Citizens Arrest Authority" in fancy font, and tried to handcuff the officer, with toy handcuffs. "I'm placing you under citizen's arrest for violating my peace," she declared. Officer Daniels raised an eyebrow. "Is this from Etsy?" Laughter erupted from the crowd. Someone even yelled, "Put this on World Star." Realizing she was losing control of the situation, Karen huffed, climbed into her car, and angrily reversed, straight into the shopping cart return rack. Her bumper dented with a loud crunch. The dog barked wildly. "That cart attacked me!" Karen shrieked. Officer Daniels calmly walked over and began writing the citation. "Illegal parking, reckless driving, misuse of a barking animal as a legal shield. That'll be $350, plus $50 if you keep yelling." Karen drove away fuming, shouting through the window, "This town will hear from my lawyer." The mayor shook his head and shouted after her, "Karen, we are your lawyer. You lost that case too." The crowd clapped. A little boy asked his mom, "Was that a play or real life?" His mom replied, "That was just Karen being Karen, sweetie."